my heart. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. So my guy is a drunk who is addicted to drugs. So don't fuck it up. You're glad I'm playing this? Really? It looks really interesting. No lie. So when you start playing, it says Enter Madness. That's great. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness can remain sane the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Whoa. Ooh, I don't like this motion blur. Hold on 1 second. I can't turn off the motion blur. A bunch of dead fish everywhere. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. It's creepy. It's pretty creepy. So we got a bolt cutter. Gives you a Davy Jones feel. Well, Cthulhu is like a god in the water.
In my wake, pulled along, fate inescapably draws you on. What a putrid offering.
Dang, dude.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I've been chosen for what?
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Whoa. Oh shit, he was dreaming.
I hate whiskey.
I'd hate whiskey too if I had dreams like that. From Pirates of the Caribbean movie, I think he was made to look Cthulhu-esque since Lovecraft's stuff is older. Pretty much. Arthur, welcome back to the stream, dude. I hope you're doing well. Oh, definitely, I believe it. Dudes need to get good with his aim, broski. I know, right? Get good, dude.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Let's have a drink.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Pierce investigation and agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling to me? Yeet, yo, what's up, Crimson? How you doing, buddy? Oh no, I like the music. Let's turn it back on. Oh, now it's off forever.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
I'm too busy looking through all this
Good old
stuff.
Story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against private detectives who's got proof against you.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Crimson Ghost, how you doing, buddy?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Eight character points is available. Let's do occultism. I feel like I might need that later.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
That's what she said.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Oh shit.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Yo, Apathetic, what's up, dude? Welcome back to the stream. It's not a Telltale game. It's made by shit. I completely forgot the name of the company. But it's made by a different company. And it's pretty good so far. Midterm season came, you became a zombie. Nice, dude. Yeah, it's a story focused game for sure. So let's see.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36 Darkwater. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? And then it has a press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. But yeah, it is story focused. It's story focused, Apathetic, definitely. So let's check out this painting.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
I have an unlocked answer. Let's use that.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Do choices matter, or is the story linear? I think some of the choices you make, I think, do matter.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
All right, so hold up 1 second. Man, I forgot to make my Instagram post. I always forget to do that, like every time I stream. I feel like an idiot. All right, let's find out about Warehouse 36.
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions...
That's right.
And you think your daughter...
Oh, I already said this.
Go to Darkwater.
All right, and that's all the information I
I'm
need.
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Let's just see if there's anything else that we can like look around here. The Learning of Medicine, a dense work aimed at interns, young practitioners. The first volume lists all the illnesses known to the civilized world and details the symptoms and suitable treatment. All right, well, I guess that's it. Let's get out of here. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day, by the way. We just got an achievement, the Sarah Hawkins case. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused a fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Ooh, sweet. I like this so far. Super interesting. The loading times are pretty long. Enter madness.
We're almost there.
Whew. This game is really giving you the atmosphere for sure.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Let's go get ourselves a drink.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
You're good,
I'm here
Banjo.
for
You have a good one,
information,
man.
Not for a fight.
I
I'll still be
prefer
here
it
in
that
30
way.
minutes. And if not,
Speaking-
have a good night, brother.
I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
She? What do you mean by she?
I think
Applications.
we'll get along well. The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you?
Just do it,
I'm a
Gio.
nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds
Source
us
of alcohol is a
golden
woman. He
age
said
of
she. No,
Dockwork.
yeah, I saw. I
When our
noticed that.
whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
See if I can talk to this chick over here.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give
You
it
want a
all we
cigarette
got.
extension just like that?
True.
Audrey
It's a
Hepburn.
reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Yeah, that was before filters.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
What the fuck is going on, Yo, Amplified? What is up? I'm sorry. I will be like kind of like late with responses because I'm trying to, focus on everything that everybody's talking about in the game. But what is up, brother? Can we get a shout out for Amplified, please? Great guy, great TBD member. Amazing dude.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Oh, it's all good, brother. I'm just playing some games. I'm lurking for a bit. Been a long fucking day. I hear that, dude. Yeah, basically anytime a TBD members comes in, just, shout them out. This guy looks odd.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Interesting.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on the Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately returned to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of a formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Huh.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
All right. Yo, thank you for lurking, Amplified. I'll be here, brother. I hear that, dude. I'm sure, you're pretty tired. You just want to chill after working.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know. or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah?
I'm repeating.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Shysters. These shysters.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not...
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
You shysters.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
That's an interesting lamp. Alright, well, let's go talk to Fitzroy now.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. What you looking around for, babe? Love you.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible, 1890 to 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden?
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
This photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Spoons, dude, thank you so much for the 2 bits. I appreciate it, man. I hope you're doing well as well.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Heading to bed, just wanted to hop on to say hi. Well, I appreciate that, Spoons. I hope you have a good night's sleep, man.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha, indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
I wonder if Kat is that
Know where
chick
it is.
that was in the bar.
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Stable. That's cool that you have sanity. Looks like these people are moving. This is probably my way to get into the warehouse.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Spots, hidden skill.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Can't they keep this commercial shorter? Oh, Shambler, it reminds me of Innsmouth. Or was it Innsmouth? You and the captain make it happen. It reminds me of Innsmouth a lot. I played that on Mansions of Madness. Yeah, so it definitely reminds me of that for sure.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Looks like there's another item I need to find. But I don't know if it's sorry, out of context in that last one. Oh no, it's fine, dude. Alright, looks like we got the lever.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Looks like there's another hidden thing. This is my first time playing this though, so trying to avoid spoilers. Also, welcome to the stream, Sir Run On. I'm sorry, I had to look a little closer. Welcome to the stream, man. My name is Yosh. I play a different variety of games. Right now, I am playing Call of Cthulhu right now, and I am really enjoying it.
If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
All right, so let's go up here. And let's put the lever on there. You haven't seen this through, so you couldn't spoil it if you wanted. Oh, all right. Yeah, I just started, like, I want to say like 30 minutes ago. All right, so there's another item somewhere that we have to find. Oh, cool. So now we can, I know we use the lighter. What is this? Cogwheel.
It would be possible to mount this cogwheel on the way.
Yeah, it's definitely the last thing I'm probably going to need. How do I put this away? Can I put this away? Why? Okay. Yeah, it was about 30 minutes ago. Yeah. So I literally just started it. And now we got the cogwheel.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle. Ugh.
And that grunt, though. Ugh. I really don't want to go down here.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil.
And goo yourself, yeah. Let's get out of here while we can. Someone cast Stinking Cloud, right? I would not be going through this water. The hell is this? Holy shit! What the f... Whew. That was crazy. Yay, haunted game. This game is literally haunted. I'm so serious. Really? It's pretty crazy so far, Despero. Also, welcome to the stream, man. What was up with that vision? I know I can probably look it up in my sanity. While investigating the Hawkins warehouse, Pierce entered a partly submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. There, something took hold of his arm and tried to drag him beneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught glimpses of human and animal bodies, as well as an underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface over that. Rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that had wrapped himself around his arm. The vision nevertheless disturbed him by the clarity and his violence. That's crazy, dude. Either it's the game or me. Probably both. Sweet. Poo gas and lighter go boom, right? Wait, I completely turned around now. This is the same room I was just in. If you guys are enjoying the stream already, please don't forget to hit that follow button. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm probably going to be playing this till I beat it. I just started it, and I'm liking it so far. It's really good. There's some carvings on the wall.
This is primitive.
Primitive indeed. It's okay because I am here. Welcome, Lyndon. I love you, dude. All right. I need somebody to hold me. I'll just keep doing this. Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. I'll be your all might. Okay. Hold me. I'll hold you forever. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing good. Stinking green cloud and he lights a lighter. Yay, logic. Had a friend cast one of these once. Is it like farting in front of a lighter? Oh no, hauntings, yeah. To be honest, it's more of the Lovecraft audiobooks that open the door to the haunting. Yeah, his books and everything has a very haunting feel for sure.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Charlie, what's up, buddy? This guy stood up and there was a green cloud following him. Charlie, how you doing, buddy? This game led you to the books. Now you're fucked. You can say fucked in here if you want, by the way. It's okay. This is a mature stream. So this is telling me to jump down. Almost sounds like Michael Ironside.
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? can't sleep. I know how that feels. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
So that's it for the reconstruction scene? Probably getting his name wrong. No, you're not. Alright, so it looks like somebody was obsessed with this painting. Looks interesting. And is that the parents? Hold on. Charles Hawkins and Sarah Hawkins. So that's them two. That's me? You're dead, Charlie? Bandages. Somebody was injured and didn't want to look at themselves in the mirror. That's for sure. That's the way out. I'm not ready to get out of here yet. I got more investigating to do. What is this? Fish? A bunch of dead fish? You're a ghost? You met me drunk at TwitchCon? Yeah, because you're fucking amazing, Charlie. I love you, dude. It's probably whale goo. I wouldn't be surprised.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins.
Yo, Joker coming in with the sub with Twitch Prime, dude. 3 months in a row. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Follow for follow, suck my dick. Let me tell you something. Let me just tell you something, okay? Follow for follow gets you nothing on Twitch. It literally gives you nothing. So stop doing it. It doesn't work. Love you guys. Are you a mean ghost or a friendly ghost? It is a whaling town. Yeah, it is, for sure. Sub for sub then? No.
Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Oh, snap.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far?
Talk about presumptuous.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh, damn, it's all the way up there.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Garden of the Hawkins mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, though thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. At least you get to drive there? Yeah, right? I don't know what happened to that police officer's face. Got like a huge scar right there. Interesting scar, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Yeah, it does sound suspicious.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Just want to do all the options.
Falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent.
That place is way too big for one family. You're definitely right about that. Broken vases? Charles Hawkins?
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Let me look at the other graves, though.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged...
Poor kid.
...defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are...
Well, sorry, thank you so much for hosting. I appreciate you.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Alright, well... let's see where we can go from here. Looks like the front door has been boarded shut.
I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Damn.
Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear.
B Diddy, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then.
Well, sorry, can we get a shout out for
Let's
B
see what
Diddy
more I
as
can
well?
learn from this mansion.
Fellow TBD member, amazing guy. Sorry it took me a while to respond, man. I'm super into this game. I wonder what's down here.
This gate is locked.
Don't be curious about this game too. Yeah, man, it's really good so far. Very interesting. Like, I'm sucked in already. I'm gonna see what's down here first before I go up there. This must be Silas's hut.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
All right, let's go back up here and we can talk to Silas and get into the mansion. So nothing really major down there.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Oh, we're in chapter 3, guys. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard off the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get a hold of the key to Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
The game is haunted. This game must have stuck with you hard, the Sparrow.
What kind of meat is this?
Yeah, it looks weird.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Yo, welcome back, Banjo.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't even want to eat it. Whatever this is, this looks like some kind of weird fish creature.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat, or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
An argument about what? That's the thing.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Interesting that this rat is dead when there's food for it to eat. The game is really good, Banjo. I'm really enjoying it. There's a letter here. Barricaded door.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Fly's only there for the rat, right?
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
What is this?
Did someone escape the fire? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Is Sarah the one who escaped?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Anything else? How did the police miss all this? I don't know. Apparently my detective is like super... like a super detective. There has to be something else that I'm missing. Because it's not letting me exit out of the... Hope it's not glitched out. Like, it's not letting me exit out of this at all. Yeah, and it's showing a symbol at the bottom that I got all the clues. Let's load the last checkpoint. In the fireplace under the chair, I checked all that. Nothing was popping up. So I'm gonna just reload the checkpoint. There's a shadow in the back right there.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door. Silas managed
Let's
to
see
bring
if
the
I
fire
can find
under
something the
control,
cops missed.
but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
They had a fight. Why?
There's the shoe.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
There's the boy's
child's
body.
corpse left a trail. Did it stop at the
There's the
time of
clock.
fire? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
There's the drink.
Did someone escape the fire?
So there has to be one thing I'm missing. Nothing under this table. Saw green near the kid, did you? I don't know. It's not showing anything else. My game like glitched out. Has to be, yeah, it has to be something. You're right. No, it doesn't let me use the lighter while I'm. Oh wait, what's this?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
So it didn't burn because somebody ran out. Somebody had the person whoever ran out had to have the painting. We just don't know who ran out. There we go. That was the last one I couldn't find.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Who killed Sarah? I want to know. I want to know too. Max, thank you for the host, brother. I appreciate it.
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Baby, how this game? This game's really intriguing.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it. Let's move on.
Yo, what's up, Mercs? Bro, deadass what? It's just a fuck ton of dialogue. It's dialogue and investigating right now. Few little jump scares here and there too.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your
You're
theory?
tired as fuck. I know. It seems like they had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing.
You died a lot? Hell yeah. Paladin, do you even stream? You died a lot? Dude, I love Dark Souls 3.
This door is locked.
Apparently you do. Yeah, if Twitch said it, man. I mean, it must be true. Those bandages.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
I saw bandages in the warehouse. Where'd the police officer guy go?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Medicine seems important? That's what I heard.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Let's talk to the cop.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Well, there's nothing left down here. Let's go upstairs. Hoggers, what's up, Chris?
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
A crowbar could prove useful.
I got a crowbar. Nice. It's a movement? What's a movement? Am I a movement? The atmosphere in this game is like on point.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in the high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. Her alone seems to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would have to oblige to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Bayo, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? What are these scratches? Scuffs.
Locked.
Key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office. I'm good, man. Enjoying the atmosphere, chilling out, waiting to get scared and poo myself. The game had like one pretty serious jump scare so far. So is this the key? What the hell?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? Looks like a revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it? This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Actually, I am off this weekend. My streams from Call of Duty and Kingdom Hearts. Nice, dude. Do it. My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting an increasing number of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L.
The door is blocked on the other side. The door is blocked on the other side.
Sounds like a jealous ex-lover or friend. It sounds like a guy that was using her to make money.
Is that you?
Is anyone there?
Yeah, scratches everywhere. Oh shit.
You!
Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
It looks like an old seaway map. Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Alright, so let's see how to move this.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Let's do nothing right
better
now.
off not touching them for the moment.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Wait.
There must be a link with the seaway map.
Darkwater Island, we sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. I preferred it when whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Yeah, the seaway map. I'm just trying to see. It has to be a pivotal moment. Here it is, Wednesday, 23rd. It's highlighted. 33 north, 53 west. So 33 north. I didn't want to do that. 33 north, 53
Doesn't
west.
work. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
33 north. There it is, right there. 33 north, 53 west. It's hard to see it from this
Doesn't
map,
work.
to be honest.
I must have missed. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Here it is. Okay, 60. So it's 60. A little bit to the right of 60. I see it. Yo, Bounding Wheat. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate that.
Doesn't work. I must have missed some.
There it is.
Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
These letters have not been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? Bounding Wheat, again, dude, thank you so much for your follow. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the stream. What's this?
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph.
There's another secret around here somewhere.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
No problem, thank you. Oh, rip emoji. What were you trying to do? I'm sorry. What were you trying to do, man? Oh, we gotta find where this other secret is. There's another secret item here. It's telling me at the bottom left. Check the boat? I did check the boat.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Make sure the sails don't turn. I don't think I can
The Scylla.
Do that.
It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
There it is, right there.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
The pirate emoji didn't work. Arg. Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to be understanding that you're running out of time. I see. All right, well, let's go. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire reveals its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion.
A secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house. The bearer of the mask must have been the leader. What kind of secret society is this?
What kind of secret society is this indeed?
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone? Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Interesting.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean? This symbol. What does it mean?
Super detective, right? Wasn't this simple on the painting? Hold on. Yeah, that's the symbol that was on the painting. It looks like that she was trying to protect her son from something. Gasp.
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other
I'm gonna go read and try to catch some Z's. All right, baby, I love you.
Passage continues further down.
I'll be
Might as well
right
start
here.
with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Now we're just gonna split up. Oh, great. Well, now I'm stuck down here.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Rip.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife. In this volume, there is mention of the beliefs of the lost tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
Sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old.
Joker, you're gonna buy some merch, dude?
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
Gonna check it out.
These people lying down, are they dead? Are they asleep? These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
Yo, Top Goose, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Shit, this noise, dude. There's like groaning noises. You're doing good, nice. Bad? Bad what? No, I'm good. What a troll. I like the shirt. You should try some more designs and get hoodies, sweatshirts. Yeah. I can't get a million different designs though. Haven't had a chance to come check you out yet, so my bad. You've tried. It's okay, dude. Don't even apologize.
Time has weakened these structures.
All that matters is that you made it now, man. Are you talking about Valsaria? If not, if you haven't, you really need to. She's an amazing streamer. Gary, weird stuff. Hell yeah. No, me. I appreciate it, dude. Check left. What, over here? Did I miss something? Nothing popped up. There's a crack in this wall. That's about it. Carlisle streams didn't know she streamed though. Yeah, she's great. The candles. The candles didn't have anything. There's more of this stuff down here though. Didn't go back far enough. If you're gonna make me go back for nothing, Sauron, dude, I'm gonna be highly upset, dude. There's nothing here, man. Is this game any good? I'm really liking it so far. It's very interesting and intriguing. It's not really like it's more of like a psychological game.
I don't have time to search them all.
Really good. Keeps making you see things. Maybe that's the point.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Hope nothing happens to Bradley. That man's hella popping a squat, right? Is that a picture of me?
A mass grave. A table for sacrifice?
It looks like me.
I got it.
This is just like the dream I just had.
I can't breathe. What's happening?
My dude is having a panic attack.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Yeah, this dude's wearing a mask.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Cult, yeah. Also, sorry, I feel close to normal, so it'll start to be on again. Yay, that's good.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Found a ritual dagger.
I can't read Latin.
This is exactly like the thing that I had, the vision. Like, I've been in this cave before at the beginning of the game. Yep, there was a boat here carrying supplies. How's the wife and kid? Doing great, man. We had our end of the month bash the other day, and she was on my stream. What the hell is going on with this dude? You put your damn lamp away.
You who sleep, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his.
Oh, you say it Cthulhu. Wow, I've been saying it wrong. I always thought it was Cthulhu.
Yibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Locked.
Yeloig Hupadk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yorel Cthulhu Kash. I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth. Bring me more sacred flesh.
It's Lovecraft's personal translation, but most people don't use it. Oh, okay. So are these like town folk that are cuckoo? I have no idea.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
Oh shit.
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Hell?
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them?
Alright, well, let's go from where this dude walked in. Cultists are on some next level shit. Yeah, are we right? Frosty, dude, thank you so much for that raid. Cutscene, and I will greet everybody in 1 second.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
I can't pause it right now, so give me 1 second.
An intruder! Oh, shit. Don't move! Police!
This was in my vision.
Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
Holy shit. Okay. Okay, Frosty, thank you so much for the raid, dude. How was your stream? How was the stream? I hope it went well. Let's see. Rainbow, welcome. Link, welcome to the stream. Ale, what's up, dude? How you doing? F rip. Oh, hi, bud. It went well, my friend. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't pause the cutscene, and this game has me in trance. Like, you rated me like right when that cutscene started. Dude, this game is insanely good. Like, I don't want to put it down. But all right. Been looking at how to fix your CPU anyway. What's wrong? Options, run and hide. I have no idea. I guess run. Holy shit, that dude is strong.
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Fuck. Jesus Christ. Don't think you can fight it? I don't think I can fight it either.
Light. At last.
Whew, your vinyl is coming in soon? You're so hype? What vinyl? Vinyl from what? Like a vinyl record? What's been going on with your CPU, Frosty? Good timing, Frostboy, right? But guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Yosh. I stream variety pretty much. Right now, of course, I'm streaming Call of Cthulhu. Or Cthulhu. I'm sorry. I think that's how you properly say it. I learned from the game. I've been streaming for over a year. I love streaming a variety of games. I've been streaming Black Ops mostly, but definitely wanted to try this game out since I was offered a code from the developer. If you guys want, join my Discord. Valsaria just posted the link. And if you guys are enjoying the stream already, please don't hesitate to follow. If you're really enjoying it, please don't hesitate to sub. But Frosty, again, dude, thank you so much for choosing me to raid and bringing your community in. I really do appreciate it. I hope your stream went really well, by the way. You definitely deserve it for sure. The XXXTentacion 17 album, nice, dude. That's awesome. I like my temperatures on my machine, 19 Celsius. I know a lot of people don't like him, but it's still one of my favorite artists, and I always wanted that album in physical. I mean, yeah, you like who you like, you know? I mean, I don't necessarily agree. Oh my god, is someone else rating me now? Amplified, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Good thing I'm on this menu. I was in the middle of doing like my whole thank you for the raid thing to Frosty. Joker, thank you for that host, buddy. Yo, what is up, everybody from Amplified Stream? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, everybody, for coming in from Amplified Stream. You're playing Just Chatting. Nice. You were just shooting the shit with your people. Everybody, welcome. Ark, welcome. Link, what's up, man? The never-ending raid, right? Can we get a shout-out for Ark as well? He is also a fellow TBD member. Definitely deserves a shout-out. JJ, what's up, dude? Everybody, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the raid, for sure. If you guys aren't following Frosty or Amplified or Ark, please do so. They are amazing streamers. You're gonna make some ramen? Hell yeah, Paladin. That sounds delicious. Only mods can do it, amplified. Yeah, I know, fuckface. Shut up, dude. I'm gonna ban you. Alright, let's continue this story. Oh my god. CCNA Gaming, thank you so much for the host. Appreciate you guys. You're just throwing shade at me. Yeah, you'll call me puppy? Call me puppy. Something died under your house. It fucking smells terrible. Holy shit. I'm gonna just switch the scene for a second since we like just got raided. Bought ramen earlier. I've been wanting it all week. Dude, ramen's great. Like if I cook it over the stove and I buy the cheap shit, I'll just like cook it and then I'll add like an egg or two to it. This is the cue for everybody to sub. Yeah, everybody sub to me. Oh my god, Thomas, did you really ban him? That's hilarious. Everybody, welcome to the stream. If you are enjoying what you are watching, do not hesitate to follow. I appreciate Amplified and Frosty, both of you guys. I appreciate both of you guys for rating me, sending your community to me. I appreciate you guys, like, from the bottom of my heart. You're unsubbing the right the fuck now? No, you're not. You appreciate my face. I appreciate you, Frosty. Williams Sonoma expensive miso ramen shiz at a discount. Nice. You Sean White looking ass. Sean White, code red. Okay, you call my bluff. I know, dude. Like, I'm the one person you will always stay sub to. So, did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon account to Twitch and get a free sub every month that you could use on the streamer, just like Itzy-Yosh? Are we gonna do the whole? Have you guys heard of a little thing called Twitch Prime? If you haven't, you should hear about it. Want to play Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's such a slow game and I'm impatient. Dude, I love the Red Dead series. What mixer do I use? I use Voice Meter. I use Voice Meter, and my mixer is an Alesis Multi-Mix 4. It doesn't have like voice changing options on there. It doesn't have voice changing options on it, but I do all my voice changing through Voice Meter. You want to do cool voice changes? We'll get Voice Meter. You'll be able to do it, you dumb bitch. You mean Red Dead Redemption 2 is great, but I like hate going from mission to mission, and it's so slow with the horse and everything. I need like a taxi horse. Taxis are slower than cars, so when you say like a car, they don't have fast travel in the game. Wow, must do Dreadnought voice from 40k. You a Warhammer fan, sir? If you're a Warhammer fan, I'm gonna post a link for you. They have a great sale going on right now. They have a great sale going right now on Humble Bundle. There you go. You can click on that link and you can get a bunch of Warhammer games for dirt cheap. The place for Red Dead is bigger than GTA LA, I've heard. It's the biggest map that Rockstar has ever created. PC would probably explode if I had that running with stream. What CPU are you rocking, Frosty? Can't do much since you're rendering a 40k video. It'll be cheaper for him to just get a better CPU than a whole extra streaming PC. All right, let's continue this story. Oh my God, who subbed? Oh, Vasaria gifting a tier 1 sub to Frosty. You are a mad woman. Thank you so much. Frosty, dude. Thank you. Well, I shouldn't thank you. You didn't even sub to me, dude. Can we get poggers in chat for that sub? Using Blender, 3 minutes per frame. You have sub before you cuck. Joker, use my poggers. I have a poggers emote. You should know this by now. Thank you so much for gifting that sub, though. Well, sorry, I really do appreciate it. Joker, get out of my chat. Pierce and Officer Bradley follow the intruder of the secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. They witness a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he is in critical state. Why the fuck? Why the fuck what? Where's for what? I kind of missed my what emote. I wish I would have uploaded it. You have a Radeon RX 580? I'm so sorry. What emote spam? Kind of surprised someone found him, for real.
He's having a seizure.
Strong subject.
Holy shit, my guy's fucked up. Wait, is Bradley alive?
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Leaf, welcome to the stream, buddy. I love you. Crimson, thank you so much for hosting, man. I appreciate that. This damn game is obsessed with green. It sets the mood for sure. Now I'm in a mental institute.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't.
Is this Outlast, right?
No choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
I'm off the night, though. Have a great rest of your stream. Thanks again. Yo, Frosty, thank you, dude.
No! You're leaving this cell. Please. I don't want him to find me.
You can't escape. He's drawing a whole bunch of stars.
This foul gas again.
It's that green gas. So what the hell is going on with the mental institute?
tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They schooled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
All those are the same. Instant ramen from other countries is not instant. It takes time to make.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
You got to mix shit up and shit. But it's worth it.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
Damn.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment. For problems
Hormones
they
are
didn't have
disturbing,
before going
right?
downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood. What does this mean?
Sarah.
Sarah.
He wrote her name over and over again.
Am I in an asylum? This is no medicine.
The paintings are cursed.
What did he write about the painting?
Yeah, the signs everywhere.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
This guy is important.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Poor wretch.
Dr. Corden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them.
How much is this game? I'm not sure. I wound up getting it for free from the developer. Really good so far. Very well made game.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
You're gonna check Steam? Alright.
I know. Do it again. I will quote it.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm going to see if there are sleeping pills left.
$44.99.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
Oh.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? I can still increase the load.
You gonna buy me some of this ramen and send it to me?
This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? Worse and worse.
What kind of ramen is it? Like, what's the brand?
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
This is the meat that they were eating at the table.
What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
This game is similar to games you played. Insert Doki Doki.
Have I activated anything?
You don't know, it looks like scribbles.
It's done. Now for the others.
They must know that it is not good.
Oh shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What is welling up inside? I feel it in my head and in my body. It roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only trails.
Take pictures later and post in Discord? Alright, dude.
He is my master. He enters me. Yes, 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 yes.
Dude's awake. the Asian grocery. I have a few Asian food markets by me.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
It's locked.
You want some Japanese food? I should order some tomorrow. Totally, man. Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, we must keep register of use up to date.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Now you're hungry?
This padlock is too complicated for me. This valve controls the pressure. The control wheel is missing.
Just ate some pizza? Nice. I repaired your machine the best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear the gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you, if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there's a risk of explosion. Well, looks like we're about to create an explosion, everybody.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. This padlock is too...
My guy sucks.
complicated for me.
Try it again.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Dab, dab, dab. What kind of pizza was it, Joker?
The door is blocked on the other side.
Somebody in here. Phew.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Yeah, I know it's flashing. I'm trying to find where it's at. That means there's an item here.
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
That was it. That's all that was in here. Shit.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine, opium? Nothing but common drugs.
Let's go in here and just wait it out.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
Shit. That was close. Okay.
Now for the next step. Exactly what I need.
So this is through the kitchen? Dang, this dude freaks the fuck out. Super detective, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of sneaking around in this one. But I found the thing to the next vault, like the.
Let's calm down, please. Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
I fear your mind is lost forever.
I don't think my guy likes tight spaces. I think that's what it is. I think he's claustrophobic. I gotta find another cogwheel.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
There's one more wheel I have to find then.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Alright, well, we got that dude's sleeping pills.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help! Help! Help!
What now?
The birds! They're attacking!
That nonsense again.
What carnage?
The hell is going on in here?
All the levers are activated.
I'm not gonna hear it anymore.
Get
me out!
If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not
That Dr. Fuller again.
Document attesting to the facts that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interned after he was shown grave signs of madness.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising. Sarah Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins
She
was
was a
interned
patient
at
here.
Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion. We'll be heading off work in 10. Nice.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Alright, so it doesn't look like there's much else in here. Looks like all 4 of these are on.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going on? Is there somebody... Gotta let Fuller know. You can bet on us.
Shit.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
What is the exact nature of the beast you're running away from?
Well, you've got instinct, a sensitivity for the invisible. It puts you in danger. The creature that is pursuing me is not from our world.
After what I've seen so far on this island, I'm ready to believe you.
Don't do that! Do not believe. Or you'll end up like us all.
What happened to you, Sanders?
The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
I saw the traces of a revocation ritual in Sarah Hawkins' office. Is it connected to this curse?
She tried to correct her mistake, yes. She tried everything. She told me. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Sanders!
Whoa, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Holy shit.
I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him? Damn! The gas! Oh, my head.
Later. We need to move on.
Jesus Christ. Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley, who helped him escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller waited his plane, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decide to use the Hawkins mansion as hideout.
Who goes there?
That nightmare again.
Yeah, round one.
I need a drink.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force. That'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. They were performing some kind of ritual. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they be the focus of the cult?
Am I hearing this right?
So you think me gullible?
No, not at all.
What else did you uncover, Mr. Pierce?
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
Excellent!
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. Infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
Bacon Mama, thank you so much for the sub. Okay, I really want to do a blind run through of this game, so I'm just going to give you some love and bounce. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for stopping by and showing some love. You have a great night, and I completely understand why you don't want to watch. I'm pretty far into it. I think I'm on chapter 6 now, so I'm really enjoying it, and I will tell you the game is very good, and I think you would really like it as well.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What?
You have a good one, Valsaria. I don't know if I'll be on in the next hour. I'm getting off in about 30 minutes. But you have a safe drive home.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
Hacksaw, hey, how you doing?
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps
I'll just call you Jenny. How you doing, Jenny?
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Alright, let's see.
Let us go now and learn the truth about
I'm
what's
doing
happening
great.
on this
How about
island.
yourself?
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
That's to leave. Alright, well, let's leave. Good, never get to catch your streams. I know. I think we're just so different on the time frame of everything. Because I think you stream like super early, right? You're early, bud. I'm up past your bed. You guys past your bedtime right now? Can't sleep? Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow: Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his wife about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Yeah. Do you work super early?
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly.
The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I
You
bump
work
into
midday,
her
11 to
every
6, so
time
it
I'm
ruins all good
investigating
stream
someone's
times.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why?
Oh,
Who
thank you
hired
for following,
I spoke
Jenny.
to
I
Francis
appreciate it.
before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Didn't realize you wasn't. Oh, it's all right.
May I
You're not
inquire
forced to or
when
anything.
You had the opportunity to talk to my husband.
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind.
How is this game so far? Joshy, it's
understand.
really good.
How could this happen? In a reputed institute. And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
I deduce that your husband already mentioned this dimensional shambler.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. Did she really care for him after all?
Madam, I acknowledge you received a letter which you demand the body of your deceased husband. Sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his internment, you signed a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you. Wow. Oh, you know where I'm at? The fuck?
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more.
I don't have an uptime command. I need to make one.
Forgive me.
I've been up for almost 5 hours.
Those accursed paintings, that accursed Sarah.
See if there's any more of those.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Perfect, Detective. The pretext? The body language? I would have bought it if it was the first time I'd seen your face. You're a good talker, Pierce. Your story will do for the moment.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
It's kind of an encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. My sanity is going down, bro.
A strange Amerindian pendant. I could use one of those. Strange. For months,
Reading.
Sarah Hawkins
What are you reading,
refused to
Power Guy?
part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spins sometimes on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, begin to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. I'm reading, yeah. I'm very into this game and reading a lot. I already tried opening that. How's it going, Power Guy? How's your night going, dude? I'm gonna die. Great, actually, that's good. All right. This dude had a lot of shit.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
FYI, this next part is bullshit. That's the painting of the Shambler, I bet.
Why was he so interested in old weapons? Why was he so interested in old weapons? The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
I'm guessing this is the Shambler. Yep, I figured. It's gonna come after me. Well, knowing Lovecraft, I'm not gonna have to attack the actual creature. You have to attack something it's bound to, so I'm gonna have to do something to the painting. This is Call of Cthulhu. That thing ugly. Let me see something here. Yo, DJ Bronze League, dude. Thank you so much for that host. Everybody from DJ Bronze League stream, welcome. I appreciate the host, man. Tech, can you give a shout out to DJ Bronze League for me, please? Yo, man, what's up? I've been meaning to stop in for a long time. I figured this would be a good first time. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting a boss fight. Tales of Berseria, nice, dude. You been liking it? Fuck that. Yeah, it's pretty rad so far, kind of long, but I mean, that's what you sign up for with JRPGs, I guess. Yeah. I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. Damn. I'm dead. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, that is true. JRPGs are usually like really super long. I already know. I gotta get one of those. I gotta get something ritual. It's Lovecraft, so I have to get one of those daggers that he has and do something to the painting. Is this a new game? I don't think I've heard anything of this Horror Fest. This game came out last week. Took you fucking 30 minutes to figure this out? Alright.
What the hell was that?
How did it see me? This has to be this dagger.
Down. This dagger looks different.
Fuck you, you piece of shit. That was the only dagger that looked like a ritual dagger from all of them. Yo, Threshold, I'm doing great, man. Oh, shit. Don't do it.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
JRPGs are long, especially when their name starts with Tails or Persona.
I think so too.
Fucking went through 4 of them before you finally figured it out. I only played Persona 4.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Yo, LabTech, what's up, man? 5 is your fave RPG, easily. Great shit, nice. You just ended the game, amazing, nice. I just killed the Shambler. By the way, everybody from DJ Bronze stream, you might not have heard me say it because I know you get the 30-second ads, but welcome to the stream. If you guys are enjoying the stream at all or enjoying anything, please do not hesitate to follow. I would definitely appreciate it. Right now I'm playing through Call of Cthulhu and I'm loving it so far. We're about to end the stream here in about 6 minutes. So after we finish up this little area, we're going to call it a night, see who we're going to send the love to. You just ended the game. It's amazing. Nice. I hate they took ad-free from Prime. I know.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
Damn Shambler, that part scared the shit out of you. The Nameless Bookstore. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painting by Sarah Hawkins. As a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce, after a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back to the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake. She just said the name. I can't even remember how she pronounced it. Owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. All right. Well, the game says